Howdy everyone, this is Mott Bot, this is the Diamond Society, and welcome back to episode number 97. We are here in front of the previous build. We were working on a big old storage house, and this has come along rather well. I'm really pleased with it. And if we come on the inside, I've now gone ahead and put all of our items into it. We've got everything sorted out, so kind of makes sense in my head, but maybe this doesn't make sense when I actually describe how everything works. So you walk in right here, right? We've got tools up here because you're probably going to want those pretty accessible, followed by random stuff that you may not really need all that much. On the left here, then we've got all the valuable stuff. So yeah, redstone all the way down through glowstone. Turn around here, we've got cobble. And across from that is all, this is really all stone products. And across from that, we have all of kind of like our earthy products like dirt, sand, snow, so forth. Ones that we're actually going to be building with. I mean, wool is not really an earthy product, but we're definitely going to need some of it, especially in today's episode. And then all right back here, we have all of our tree stuff. So dark oak, all the way down through saplings. And then across from that, we also have other plants. So like farmables and whatnot, books, glass, like all this other stuff that I may just need kind of here and there. And this back corner is completely empty right now, so we have room for expansion as well. So, yeah, like I said, it does kind of make sense. But now that we have all of our stuff here, we don't really need any of it down there either. So I came through here already. And actually, this torch path is new. That goes right off toward the stronghold. It's also labeled, by the way. So right when you come out the Nether portal, there will be signs telling you how to get to the stronghold. And you can see that big old beacon right there. It's a big cobblestone tower. That right there is where that stronghold is. There's a ladder that goes right down to it. So anyway, then coming back here, I also started a path coming up because we of course need to be able to connect this to the shore by where our Nether portal is. And yeah, you can see more stronghold signs. So that comes down right here, turns off down the side of the mountain, and then comes right back down to the landing. So yeah, this is all cleaned up now. We also, if you saw, moved our bed and our anvil and whatnot. That's all up there as well. So that's all pretty cool. We got our chicken farm still here, which is awesome. So right when you come out of the portal, if anybody needs any chicken on their way to the stronghold, you know, any kind of food, because a lot of people, you know, they die and they come running back and they may not have a whole lot of food. So there's an access to that right there. I was originally going to make this path come up and go right over this so that you could just kind of like look right over the side of that. But I actually realized there's not really a whole lot of room because if I put the gravel that I like using for the road up there, that's going to fall right in and suffocate all of our chickens. And I don't have any, like, if I put a piece of, like, carpet down there on top of those hoppers, then I could have set the gravel on top of it and it wouldn't fall. But I didn't do that. So I'd rather not kill all my chickens. It'll be refaced at some point as well. It is going to look a little bit better. So maybe at that point, then I'll just kind of change up this area. But right now, we have something new to do. We have several boats out here. These all need to be cleaned up because we are going to be putting a real boat out there, as you can probably tell from the title. Viking ship time, and that is also going to house our Nether portal. So you're going to come in, you'll land right up on the Viking ship, and then there'll be a little like boardwalk or whatnot to get across and come over to where the docks will be. So that boat I'm not even going to bother trying to get all the way out to. That one's fine. That's not going to be in the way, but a couple of these do need to go over there. I'm not quite sure how there have been so many boats. I guess people are just kind of coming over here, probably for the end portal and not using the Nether. No, we got another one flying out there. Do boats fly? Sure. But yeah, okay, let's get that out of here. Let's just, there we go. Park it all. And maybe at some point we'll add a bunch of little boats in the area just to kind of like those boats, those spare ones, just kind of dot them around. We got a really wide array of boats as well. Looks like spruce, probably birch, oak. What's that one? Is that another spruce one? Probably. So yeah, we do have a really wide array. But anyway, I'm going to get started. It's going to be pretty big. I'm really looking forward to this. Looks like squids really didn't like how I had the boats. Look at this guy. Come on. Really? Well, anyway, it looks like our Viking ship is taking shape here pretty well, actually. Now, this is going to be awesomely big. Oh, wait. I definitely meant to jump there. But anyway, let's take a look at it from the shore, because this is going to stretch out pretty far. So if we have our docks right here and everything and our main landing, that's going to be awesome. So yeah, it is taking shape and it's going to go up a little bit more. Now, one thing is we do have solid blocks in the water right now. When the new update comes out, I will add stairs in there so that the water can just flow in and it can still be pretty smooth underwater. Can't wait for that. That's going to be super neat. But anyway, for now, this is looking absolutely awesome. And take a look at this. In last episode, I asked y'all what y'all thought would be the best name for this area, and Mottheim was a clear winner. Lots of people really like that and actually would like to even maybe, oh, I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, because on signs you can't add special characters. But I was thinking of doing like the Old Norse O with the little accent mark, and then also adding an R at the end, and having like an anglicized version and like the actual version. But yeah, that's not really going to work because on signs you can't have that extra character, which is unfortunate, but still looks pretty cool, feels pretty cool. It literally means home of Mott, which is absolutely fitting. I'm gonna like this. I am gonna like that name. I do have a couple plays I can make off of it, and everything around here I think is gonna be kind of based on that naming scheme. So it's gonna be pretty cool, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working on this ship. I'm really pleased so far with how big it is. Now it's just about adding the detail. Just a moment ago, there was something peeking through here. I definitely saw something bobbing through the stairs. Those were particles. Is there Enderman? No, no, no. Much worse. Well, let's see here. 1, 2. Oh, we got it. Oh, no, no, no. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Do I have a torch? No. Let's get rid of that. Ah, well then. All right, let's go ahead and up here. Let's take a look at what we've done so far because the boat is coming along really well as I'm struggling to walk. Ah. Up here, though, it looks pretty good. There we go. Yeah, the Viking ship is taking shape. Look at that. So we brought the sides up here, which is all pretty neato. And we've got all of these like pillars coming up, which is super neat. It looks very structurally sound. Let's go ahead and nab these up because I am starving for supplies. And then we even added these little like curvy thingies, just like I did at the end of that house there, or the storage unit. Yeah, that's the exact same thing, actually. So you can see there's a stair pointed outward and one pointed toward it, and then a half slab on top of it. And then down there we do a slight modification. That one kind of looks like a question mark, though. That one looks a little bit more like a tail, like I think it's supposed to. Although, if that looks like a tail, we could put a dragon head down there. Maybe that's something we should change it to in the future. Maybe put like a dragon head or something down there. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. If we go ahead on the ship, it's actually not spawnable anywhere. I've covered up all of the spawning spaces, even these. This is not a full block. This is right here an upside down stair, and then this a right side up stair, and then these are all bottom half slabs, so you can't actually spawn anywhere except for right here. However, I'm going to add some torches once I actually get some. I'm going to put them all on, what do you call them, fence posts as well. So it's going to blend in. It's going to blend in pretty well. We still have plenty of work to do with this thing, but so far I think it's looking really nice. I really like the size of it. I think it fits in perfectly. Well, I mean, it's an ocean and it's a boat, so it should fit in perfectly. And now we're down here. Ooh, the bottom needs to be done as well. But anyway, I just mean for the size, that looks pretty good compared to the shoreline, I think. Really, really digging it, which is absolutely fantastic. I've dropped it down right here where you're going to get on. We're going to have a little plank to get across here to the docks. That'll be pretty cool. And I've already marked off where the mast is going to go. So we have this, and it's going to go up quite a bit more. Not quite sure. Maybe another 10 or 15 blocks, and then we're going to have a big old sail and a little flaggy thingy on top as well. So looking forward to that. I've got a bunch of wool from Grip's place just beyond the hill over there, which is absolutely fantastic. Is he on? Yeah, he is. So we might actually stop over there and see if we can get some more, because that is going to be pretty big now that I think about it, and we may or may not have enough. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to get cracking on that. Looking really, really nice so far, in my opinion. I just love how that blends in. It's going to look even nicer once we get everything all completed here. We are looking at a pretty much finished boat. The sail is on. I'm really, really pleased with that. I really like how that looks. I think that looks super neato. And I've also gone through and added some extra fence posts on the sides here with some torches. So looks pretty lit up at night and all pretty neat. I added some on the deck as well, so nothing's going to spawn up in that little spot that we could have before. Now the sail, first off, it's pretty big. It was like 4 stacks of wool, maybe more. Actually, I think it might have been more. I think it might have been closer to 5 stacks of wool. We've got the big sail in the middle on the mast, and then this little like flag thingy to catch in the wind going off toward the back there. So that's pretty cool as well. Pretty big, actually. Almost the size of the sail. It's like a third of the size of the sail. But anyway, I do like it. I do like how it looks. And the symbol on there, the M for Mott Bot, except it's also the Norse rune for horse. So we'll probably put a horse stable like right there, like right near the entrance to kind of keep that flowing. So it actually serves 2 purposes this season. Now we've had an M every season. First season we had it in the train station. We had an MB for Mott Bot. Last season we had it on the front of the castle for Mott Warts. And this season we've got it on the flag of the boat where the Nether portal is actually going to be momentarily. And that is going to be absolutely awesome because it actually serves two functions. So it'll actually meet a little bit deeper this season, which is awesome. But yeah, like I said, we're looking at a pretty much finished boat. We do still have to put the nether portal on here. That won't be too hard. And I would like to also link this up by more than just a dirt path. So yeah, right now we've just got this, and I would like to just quick add a little bit of a dock, just get it started. Eventually the dock's going to wrap probably around the entire island, but for now I just want to get a small portion of it and just kind of link everything up here and just make it all look somewhat pretty, or at least prettier, and then actually link it to the boat here. So should be pretty neat. I've got a couple ideas for what I can do with the nether portal. Not sure if I want to have it like right here, then maybe put something else down here, or maybe if I want to put the portal like right here and then like have more somewhere over here. I'll figure it out though. I will figure it out. I would like to have some signs or something saying some stuff about the village, but maybe I could just put that over here. Like I said though, I'll figure it out. I've got some time to work with it. Y'all recognize what that is? Well, there's another portal. But on top of that is the crown of Loki. I tried to emulate that the best I could. The couple of horns there. I think it's also known as the crown of lies, potentially. But yeah, I tried to get it. I think it looks pretty good. I think it represents what I'm going for pretty well. But maybe I could have made it a little more curved. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Look at that right there with the big old M right in the middle, split right down the middle like that. That's pretty neato. So anyway, yeah, we have that here, and then across that, we got a little message board here. Welcome to Mottheim, Nordic village by Mott Bot, also known as home of Mott. It's the literal translation of that. And the stronghold is off in that direction. And if you come through here, we got the port done as well. I should probably add like one more sign maybe that like right here, stronghold this way, and then yeah, you got the stronghold up that way, and the signs go all the way back toward where the stronghold is. There's also now another portal as well, and if you go in through the nether, there is a tunnel leading off to that, which is pretty neat. We're still going to make a kind of a way to incorporate it into our base, however, so that I have easy access to it without having to come onto the ship here. But overall, I am really pleased with this. I really like having this. I think it's super neat. But anyway, here we have the dock or the port, whatever you want to call it, done for this part at least. And we've just got the dark oak down there. We got some stumps coming out there with glowstone, keeping everything lit up without having to use torches. Looks pretty good, just kind of runs along the side here. At some point, however, when the update comes, we'll be able to come through here and fill up this bottom here with water, so you don't see it just kind of dripping down like that. We'll be able to actually have a half block of water underneath the half slab there. And then we're also going to add fences, and they look kind of derpy if I would put them in right now, but we'll have fences going up as kind of like a guardrail going through. Now, I tried this in the snapshot, and it looked pretty good. It actually looked really good, having the fences poking out like that and having the water kind of like around the fence. That looked awesome. However, I tried it also in the version that we're in right now, and it doesn't look so hot, so we're going to wait on that one. But yeah, it will look pretty cool. We'll actually have to add a couple more down here, and once the dock goes off that way and everything. But yeah, we're going to have a bunch of these things, so we also need probably a better way to get some glowstone. Anyway, hopefully y'all have enjoyed. I did actually try to do a time lapse in this episode, but then I realized it was going to be for the mast, but then I realized it's a lot of up and down, and I didn't have like all the supplies at one time either, so it would have been a lot of back and forth, a lot of cuts, and it would have just been kind of a lot of mashed together. So anyway, hopefully y'all have enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.